Hi. For question 1, we are given the first three terms of the binomial expansion of 9 plus 2x to the power of a half. They are a plus x over 3 minus x squared over 54. Now if the power was a natural number, or in other words a positive integer, then the standard binomial expansion formula could be used and the sequence would terminate. But as the power in this question is a half, which is not a natural number, the following formula must be used. You can see in this version of the binomial expansion why a positive integer results in a terminated sequence. Consider the case when n is equal to 2. This would result in the n minus 2 term being equal to 0, so the coefficient of the x cubed term and all subsequent terms would also be equal to 0. But if the power is not a positive integer, no term is equal to 0, and so this version of the binomial expansion produces an infinite number of terms. But this expansion is only valid if the magnitude of x is less than 1, where n is the set of real numbers. Or in other words, x has to lie in between minus 1 and positive 1. This ensures that the series converges as each term will become progressively smaller when x is in this range. So part A asks us to find the range of values for which this expansion is valid. In order to do this, we have to put the 9 plus 2x to the power of a half into the form 1 plus x to the power of n. First, take out 9 as a factor to give 9 times 1 plus 2 over 9x to the power of a half. We can then rewrite this as 9 to the power of a half times 1 plus 2 over 9x to the power of a half. As 9 to the power of a half is 3, this becomes 3 times 1 plus 2 over 9x to the power of a half. We now have the correct form, but instead of x, we have 2 over 9x. So the magnitude of 2 over 9x is less than 1. So the magnitude of x is less than 1 over 2 ninths. So the magnitude of x is less than 9 over 2. So this is the correct answer. For part B, we need to find the value of a, which is the first term in the binomial expansion. To do this, start again with 9 plus 2x to the power of a half, which as we've seen is equivalent to 3 times 1 plus 2 over 9x to the power of a half. Expanding the 1 plus 2 over 9x to the power of a half gives 1 plus half times 2 over 9 times x, which simplifies to 1 plus 1 over 9x. We don't need to add any additional terms as we only want to know the first term. Expanding this gives 3 plus a third x. Therefore, the first term, a, is equal to 3. Okay, so that's how you answer question 1.